Chuckle Brother Double is a stag night stripper. And that's all.
So yeah, again, I need to make a note. Chuckle. So he looks like the Chuckle Brothers.
Chuckle Brother Double. Yeah. No, not he.
What? What?
Chuckle Brother Double is a stag night stripper.
Oh my God, it's a woman.
Pat, 78, makes a killing as funny man Barry's lookalike.
Let me see.
Now, if you... And don't you dare tell me that's photoshopped, because I will not hear it. I will not be told that that's not really a 78-year-old woman called Pat.
So Anna, that is your worst one yet. That is totally fake.
You don't know how this is in the Sunday. It says Sunday Sport exclusive.
There's a woman with like skin one colour, her body, and then on top of it,
that's age. That's age. Yeah, but look at her hair. He doesn't have that haircut.
There's a different colour and blonde. And they've just turned it blonde with Photoshop.
You're being unfair. We will post the pictures, and you be the judge.
How old is she?
78. If this isn't true, then I will quit. I'll quit IRL.
No, don't say that because it's not true.
I'm sorry. I'm putting it out there. Just to remind you, Barry is the older, slightly less attractive one, the more stringy, sort of thin of face.
No, the shorter one. So he's shorter, isn't he, Barry?
Yeah, he's this. You know, Paul was the main character.
Yeah.
Barry's this slightly withered old munchkin version. I say munchkin.
Yes, you can say munchkin.
Okay, fine, just checking.
Oh, God.
Whoa, she looks like a goer to me. That's how this starts. That's not me just saying it. As sexy in capitals again, a sexy lookalike of Barry from the Chuckle Brothers is laughing all the way to the bank as a stripper. Calling herself the Chuckle's sister, Pat Monk charges £200 for her 30-minute act.
I've lost it.
In which she strips naked and performs a sex act cheekily named after the telecomics catchphrase "to me, to you."
That's what I was going to guess it.
What do you think "to me, to you" is?
To me.
I don't know if we actually know details, but what would you imagine receiving a "to me, to you" from Pat would be in all your wildest dreams?
I think it's a wank.
Oh.
She just moves her hand. To me, to you,
oh,
to me, to
I was
you.
thinking more of a sort of double-ended dildo. But I don't know how that would work.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know exactly how it would work, and that's the worst part of this. Oh no, she tells you. The act involves taking a partygoer, usually a groom-to-be or birthday boy, and undressing him to the Chuckle Vision theme. Chuckle Vision, Chuckle Vision, Chuckle Vision. Yeah, so
by
that
the
would be
way,
nice.
We do have some American listeners
who will have no fucking clue.
What the fuck is going on?
No.
Just Google the Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
We can't explain it, just Google it.
It's not worth trying to explain because it will there'll be more questions than answers, I think. Okay. She then dons a fancy dress Chuckle Brothers style moustache and pleasures the lucky fella in a way that can't be described in a family newspaper, even the Sunday Sport.
The Sunday Sport, who had a headline about "I got bummed behind farm foods by aliens," cannot describe what she does.
Couldn't possibly say.
The mind fucking boggles, Anna.
Couldn't possibly say. But she's wearing a Chuckle Brothers style moustache, so I assume it's a sort of. I think it's dick in mouth. I was trying to think of a nice way of putting it.
With the fake moustache tickling the top.
Tickling the balls.
The balls is she upside down.
Sometimes she's very flexy. For an extra £100, Pat, who is a sprightly 78 years old and a real babe, if you ask me, will do the double chuckle fuckle.
Oh,
another sex act that's unprintable.
I wonder what that is.
The double chuckle fuckle.
Fuckle.
I don't know for sure, but I would.
How much does she charge for that £100?
100.
Remember, we could hire her, pay her, and just ask her.
Yeah, why don't we just get some money together? £300. That's 150 each.
Easy.
Get some more people involved.
Yeah.
Could even come down to 20.
Such a good night in.
And then just say, no, keep your dress on, Pat. We just want to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
The former Woolworths manager performed such a good turn that she's fully booked every Friday and Saturday night till November next year. No, I don't know when.
That was probably...
Oh, this is from March. Oh, no, it's from March this year, so it's quite recent.
There you go, okay.
So don't even think about... we can't book her. We won't be able to find out till at least November. The last night, as she took a break between gigs in her hometown of Bishop Auckland in County Durham, Pat told Sunday Sport, "Business is booming. I'm travelling up and down the country every weekend and having the most fun of my life." I assume she sounds like that.
They have like a bit of a Geordie accent from Durham.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
It's a hard one. Why?
Most of my bookings are stag parties and almost all come from word of mouth, man. I went
Beautiful.
Jamaican. I did.
And Scottish, but I liked it.
I charged 50p a mile on top of my £200 fee, and I was down in Birmingham last Friday.
Okay, now.
Looking like Barry Chuckle is a licence to print money.
Oh, my God.
The grandmother of 11 then smiled and added, "Plus you get to suck..." Sorry. I did not... I honestly just swallowed my tongue. I was so surprised. The grandmother of 11 then smiled and added, "Plus you get to suck some nice young drunken cock." That even took my... And I've read this and I forgot.
Yeah.
The Chuckle brothers were unavailable for comment. Unsurprisingly.
I sidled over.
Oh.
"Fancy an early night?" I asked. His eyes lit up and we raced upstairs. As Bob worked his magic, I stared up into his eyes. I wanted to see how much he meant to me. This is literally written like this. Up. Ah!
What?
With a groan of satisfaction, Bob began to withdraw. Apparently he says up.
Up.
I don't
He
know.
says that.
Yeah, up. Ah. Up. I don't know, up.
That's the weirdest thing.
With a groan of satisfaction, Bob began to withdraw. Is there a worse
I
word
don't
than
want to hear
withdraw?
withdraw ever again, thank you.
Pull out.
I still think that's better.
Remove the snake from the hole.
Oh, slither out?
Ah!
Better than slither in. That's a Harry Potter joke. I've done a Harry Potter joke.
Slither out. I think you might have just ruined sex for me forever.
Good. You shouldn't be having sex anyway. It's disgusting.
Oh, I'm over 30, aren't I? I shouldn't be having it.
Yeah, gross.
With a, anyway. Suddenly, his eyes stretched with horror. Ah! He yelled. "There's blood!"
Oh.
There was. Cups of it.
Cups of it? What the fuck? Who measures blood with cups?
A big red stain spreading between us on the sheets. Bob's willy was bright red.
Ah.
"I'm bleeding," I shrieked. "What the hell has happened?" But then we realised the blood was just coming from Bob's big fella.
Oh my God, snap banjo string.
No.
Oh.
"I've got a cut," he croaked. Staring at the tip of his penis, it was sprouting blood, his face draining. "You did it," he said. "Something inside me?" I blanched
Something
in shock.
inside so strong.
Strong, real strong.
With teeth.
I started to have a feel inside. Just had a little poke around herself.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Let's have a look.
Oh, God.
Good grief, I cried. I can feel a sharp ridge. It's like I've grown a set of teeth. My vagina's grown teeth. And this was Nikki's best bit when she sent it to me. I had a killer foo-foo.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Anyway, her and Bob don't recover, Anna. They split.
I'm not fucking surprised.
She dropped loads of weight. Then one morning she woke up and her stomach was bloated. Goes to loads of doctors. She's in loads of pain. La 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 la. From my days as a nurse, then one day she noticed a foul smell coming from down below, followed by green pus.
I just don't know how this could have got worse.
From
but
my
it has.
days as a nurse, it smelt like a revolting leg ulcer. This time I was examined properly at Eastbourne General Hospital.
Nice one, Eastbourne.
6 years after my bits had bitten Bob's willy, a consultant said, "That mesh needs to come out now."
Yes, thank you.
He explained the TVT I'd had fitted to stop my leaking had eroded through my belly button side and my vaginal wall, vaginal, whatever, and was now badly infected. Hence the pus, Anna.
Oh, God, the stench.
My vagina had gone septic.
This is stressing me out a bit, actually. Is this much longer?
Not long.
What a way to start the show.
6-inch abdominal incision was made and 3 inches inside her vagina. So the skin could be peeled from my pubic bone and rolled back to find the ends of the mesh.
Oh, God, this is really...
It had secured itself with cartilage to my pelvis. It felt like razor-type teeth, hence why it ripped a chunk of Bob's willy.
Oh, Bob.
Jaw, and then just one word as one paragraph, just says Jaws.
Jaws?
But while I'm now pleased the
Jaws?
mesh has... Yeah, just Jaws, nothing
Fine.
else. I'm still all at sea. My life is over as I know it. So basically, her vagina is tight and numb, but the skin outside is baggy.
Tight and numb.
Yeah, but the skin outside
Great.
is baggy. Wee gushes from me. I have to wear padding all the time and sleep on incontinent sheets.
What caused this in the first place? Just having a baby?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a life
Just
lesson.
don't do that.
Just don't do that. I'm going to start with a relaxing story. Woman giving vodka butt shots at bar on New Year's Eve causes riot after diarrhea explosion.
What?
So I thought I'd just really...
Vodka? Oh, do you know what?
I'll talk
Gonna
you through
leave you to
the
it.
mechanics of that in a minute. It's pretty much what it sounds like.
Jesus.
So yeah, I just thought after last week people giving me grief about being a bit rude, I thought I'd
Yeah.
just start on a mellow one.
It's really mellow.
So I'll talk you through these vodka butt shots.
Oh my God, do you have photos?
I've got a photo of the girl that did it, but I'll explain all in one moment.
Sorry.
So this took place in St. Louis, Missouri, or is it St. Louis? St. Louis.
Do you know what? We're English, so we think it's St. Louis.
Right then, St. Louis it is, Missouri, at a bar called the Timber Creek, which seems like the sort of place where people would put vodka up their buttholes.
The
and
Timber
then,
Creek sounds super fun.
yeah, like a bit like Coyote Ugly, but instead of hot girls, it's trailer trash women just shitting booze out. Oh, God, I was going to try and not swear and be horrible. Fuck it. It's over.
It's over.
So 28-year-old Brittany Sullivan was serving up vodka butt shots at the bar and men were lining up for it for some
Wow.
reason. It's very odd.
What do you mean? So what is a vodka butt shot?
It's basic... Right. So Tim Wolfson was there and he's given... he's explained what went down.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, this chick was real drunk. She went over to the corner with a funnel, a bottle of Kettle One and her girlfriend. She poured the vodka in the back door and stuck a straw in there. She let loose a good one and clear liquid flew out.
What? No! Wait a second.
Oh, sorry, did you want me to repeat that? She let loose a good one and clear liquid flew out.
I'm sorry if you're on a train and my scream just came out and you've got your headphones real
And
close.
someone just heard
But
what sounds like a murder.
I thought when you said vodka butt shots that people were just putting vodka in their bum. You know, like when you used to put it in, everyone was like,
wait.
put it in your eyeball. It goes in your stream much quicker.
No. This is like 100 times worse.
She was giving people shots out of her bum.
She was letting loose good ones and clear liquid was flying out. So several of the drunk dudes in there just went for it. You would. You'd be like, fuck it, everyone else doing it. Let's have a turn. Oh, God, this is so rancid. But it was the last guy that got more than he bargained for. It was the most disgusting thing I had ever seen in my entire life, especially the corn. When I saw that, I lost it.
The corn.
God, I'm gonna spew. I'm going to spew. According to witnesses, Brittany began serving men with a straw, but eventually dropped everything and served up the juice raw style. Unfortunately for the last dude, who wishes to remain anonymous, which seems weird. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to talk about this. Unfortunately for the last dude, anonymous Dave, we'll call him, Brittany blasted out the remains of the corn chowder soup she had had for lunch. I'm going to actually vomit.
Of all the things.
I didn't think anyone even ate corn chowder.
That'd have chunks in.
Oh, God.
Because sweet corn's one of those things that doesn't always get digested. You know, sometimes it just stays in the poo hole.
Yeah. Oh, you think the vodka would sort of burn it, maybe, but not necessarily. So the remains of the corn chowder soup she'd had for lunch instead of the vodka, prompting him to start puking everywhere, which seems like a fair...
Because somebody's just shit in his mouth.
He's just shat old corn chowder into his mouth. A bunch of other people freaked out and someone pushed Brittany off the ledge of the bar, resulting in her picking up a concussion. All in all, a bad night at Wolf Creek or whatever the fuck it was called. What was it called? Timber Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Can't remember what it's called.
That's another film.
Timber Creek.
Oh my God, is that a picture of Brittany with two black eyes?
Yeah, she's got full concussion. And look at that blurred out picture of her in her own shit. We will definitely tweet everything that we're talking about because it's wild.
Oh.
After that, a full-on Royal Rumble ensued, resulting in the arrest of several people, including Brittany, who was charged for her inappropriate behaviour. I believe that's the right action. She was also found to be 4 times over the blood alcohol limit, makes sense, and says she doesn't remember much of the incident and is suing the bar for their inability to control the situation.
You know what that is? That is America, isn't it?
That's classic. Timber Creek Bar have banned body shots from ever being given at the bar again. In case you were thinking about going there and getting Brittany to corn chowder your face.
Shit in my mouth.
It's the worst thing.